I'm going to take the mic now and introduce our clinic volunteer of the year for our Spanish interpreter. We have Spanish and Polish interpreters, and I'm going to be doing both these awards. And just to preface it, I want to make sure everybody knows that we truly could not have a single day, a single clinic session without our interpreters. It would not happen. And some days we have as many as 25 interpreters throughout the day on our busy Mondays and Wednesdays, filling all of those shifts, responding to my million emails, getting it covered. We haven't had in the last year plus or since COVID, I think, we haven't had to cancel a single patient because of a lack of interpretation, which is huge and is so meaningful that those patients know that they can rely on you all. So with that said, I want to introduce our Spanish interpreter of the year, Eric Miranda, who is on this call. Eric, yes, very well deserved. Eric has been with us for 3 years and 4 months. He started back in September 2017. So he was here pre-COVID, has done all those transitions with us, and is just an incredibly reliable, incredibly professional, top-notch interpreter. Providers love working with him. I'm sure providers on here, if you see his name, he's awesome. He's a great mentor for newer interpreters when we had kind of a shadowing program going on. And he's also taken on another leadership role. This year we started adding fluency assessments back into our training program. So each month after information session, he hops on and sticks around for an hour or so to run through fluency assessments with some of our new volunteers. So he plays such a wonderful role. And he is at 435 hours, which is incredible. So I am going to pass the mic over to Eric for a little bit.
Thank you, Kate. I just want to say that I'm really very honored to be recognized in this way, especially during this time when it is harder to determine the effect of people's efforts. And I also want to say that I originally came to community health not out of an altruistic spirit. I wanted to practice interpreting because I had just done a course in interpretation, and but I was so moved by the environment and the spirit of community health that I couldn't stay away. And some of you know that my main source of livelihood is singing. So during the thick of the pandemic, that all dried up. And but one of the things that I discovered was that I didn't miss running around so much, but I did still feel a little bit idle. And community health in their efforts to keep things going remotely kind of saved me during the pandemic. I felt like I had purpose. And so I also want to thank Kate and Ava especially, because I know that it must be an incredible amount of work to try to herd us all into covering last minute shifts and things like that. And I always feel just a little bit guilty when I can't step up to the plate. So it's good to know that those things get covered. So I just want to say that it's a truism, but I really do believe that it feels good to do good. And I am happy to know that my contribution makes some difference. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Eric. And yes, you have such a huge impact on this clinic. So I'm so glad we were able to recognize you. And don't feel bad when you can't step up. You step up all the time.